seeing Yamamoto on your line. I know you and Gunther, the three of you guys have played together before. What does a guy like Kaler bring to that line, especially when you're going up against a team like Vegas?
Yeah, I mean, I think, it might not be the biggest player, but he's a guy that plays physical, plays hard, wins a lot of battles, and, I think that's going to give us, some momentum and allow us to play with the puck a little more. He's standing right behind me, so I'm not going to give you any more compliments to him. But yeah, I mean, we got to be good tonight. I think when we're using our speed, playing behind their D, that's when we get our looks and allows us to, kind of control the game a little bit.
Yeah, something that was really noticeable was that inside positioning, that net front presence that you guys had. How can you guys do that, especially against a D core that's a little bit bigger in size?
Yeah, they're a tough team to get to in front of the net, so we got to make sure, we're battling there. I think last game we did a good job of that, and, always having a guy there creates, plays, through the slot or little things like that. So they're a team, like I said, it's tough to kind of get in the net. They're big, they're heavy, and but we got to make sure we're having a guy there no matter what.
There's a lot of firepower on power play too, which is great because it's more balanced units this way. What are you seeing out of the chemistry developing as you guys are working on getting into that?
Yeah, it's good. It's a big part of the game, and we need to get that thing back on track because you get chances like that, you got to make sure you're capitalizing, especially in the third period or if you're up a goal, to make sure you kind of go up two, get that big goal there. So like I said, it's a big part of the game. I think it's slowly starting to come together, but tonight's going to be a good test for us on that.
Hello. So same lineup than last game. We'll put the lines we had at the end of the game. So yeah, me play with Cools and Guns, and Kirks with Stanny and Tanny. The other two lines don't change. Obviously, we didn't like the last game against Vegas, so it's will be a great opportunity for us, and I think we respond well from that game. So now we need consistency.
Net front presence was a really big thing in last games. How can this team keep growing, keep getting inside, especially against a strong, big-body D-core?
Yeah, that will be a bigger challenge, but that's the NHL. Yeah, if you cannot do that, you have no chance. You can be skilled as much as you want. You don't score a lot of goals from the outside in that league. You don't score a lot of goals unless you win the inside battle. And we have a say where one brings two. When you drive the net, you bring one or two opponents with you all the time, and you open up the ice for the next play. So if you're looking to make plays, you need to have drive the net. That's what will open the play. If you look for it to pocket the net, you need drive the net so you can have a second opportunity. You can disturb the goalie. Put it the way you want, with the angle you want, the spin you want, the language you want. You need to go to the net. That's the way it is.
Last game against Vegas, I know there were a lot of things that you probably didn't like about your team's game. What have you learned from that game that you're going to apply to this one?
Well, that is just what I said. They were heavy in their battle, and we led them. So we need to have that physical body position, compete level in our battle. We need to. It's not just winning battles at the net. You won't. A good night, I guess you will be 50-50. It's a good team in front, but you will open up the next play. You will give yourself a chance. You will get in position. You will play the game the right way, and need to be heavy on our forecheck again. It's not because you're heavy on your forecheck, then your forecheck will certainly be outstanding. I think our forecheck last game was really good, and it's not physicality. It's not necessarily a body check. It's to get in the hands of your opponent. It's to slow him down. It's to get body position on him. Those kind of things are really important against their D who likes to skate with the puck. And when they're effective on their breakout, that give the opportunity of their forward to have the puck with speed and so on and so forth. So we just need to play a really good game like we did against the Rangers. And even if we play a really good game in the Rangers, what did you see? You saw us scoring a goal at driving the net and having a loose puck who lay in front of the net, and JJ put it in. And then we score a good goal on the second goal, and we go in the third goal. What happened? shot on net deflection on their own skate because we drove the net, we put the puck deep, we went to work. So there were no tic-tac-toe one-timer bar down. And how they scored their goal, same thing. They got a breakaway on a good breakout by them, and the other one is a deflection on a wrister at the net with two guys in front of Veggie who could not see, and they get a deflection. So that's the NHL. 75% of the goal will be those kind of Gracie goals. So if you don't apply on those, good luck to try to win with the other 25-30% of the goal gets scored in the league.
Vamelko was really good against the Rangers. Came up really big, especially in the third period.
Yes.
What did he do, or what did the team do to help put forth that kind of a performance?
Yeah, I think we were really consistent in the way we played. We boxed out. There were no. They always think you want to be better, but there were not one theme defensively. You say, "Whoa, okay, that was a problem here." Whatever in zone, neutral zone, or whatever. We were consistent, and they needed to make good play or those kind of tip play, rebound, where there's a big percentage of those are you need to get in position, you need to battle, and then hit your stick, hit your elbow, and go in. There's tough to defend. So I think we were tough to play against defensively, and you need, even if you do that, they're a good player too. They will have some opportunity, and you need your goalie to be your best player.
Andre, from a battle and a leadership standpoint, Clayton Keller had, I want to say, 8 shots, most of them net front.
Yeah.
What from the leadership point of view, what did that do for the team?
Well, I think you need everybody on board, and if starting by your leaders, you talk about that. I agree. Look at the game of Sergei, how much he was involved, how hard he was in his battle, how much he was involved offensively, which he's always involved defensively, but offensively he made key play, hit the crossbar. He was involved in. You look at all our leader, Crosser had another big game, et cetera, et cetera. So that's where it started. But then we can go down the lineup. I can ask you who you didn't like. The list would be pretty short. So I think that's the way we have to be. And tonight it's no different. We're not winning that game with 12 guys. We need everybody on board, everybody connected, everybody be resilient, everybody be disciplined. That's the way we need to win.
When it starts out, when the table has been set that way, when a game starts out and guys are buying into that, is that something that can be contagious carrying you through a game?
Yeah, absolutely. But you talk about that. Look at our first shift. We lose the draw. They put it deep. Our goalie stopped the puck, moved the puck, move the puck quick, winger, snap it to the center right away. We move it up. We made about 5 passes in 3 seconds, and 1 or 2 seconds later, we put the puck deep. We get on the forecheck, recover puck, spend 15 seconds in their zone. After 30 seconds of play in that game against the Rangers, we had a breakout where it was lightning quick. We had a puck deep, a good forecheck, a loose puck recovery, and a ozone play with a shot from the D. You talk about giving the momentum, playing the right way, being contagious. Then it snowballed. I think it's last time we spoke, I was talking about momentum. How you get the momentum? Well, okay, now you have one good shift. Now you need to follow up with the next one, and then when you have a rotation of 4 good shifts in a row, okay, now you get a momentum. Now everybody feels good. Now we're feeling, okay, we're coming. And it's the reverse with the opponent. It's four shifts in a row where they got under attack a little bit. They got under pressure, let's put it that way. Now they know they're okay. Those guys are coming. They're serious. Now it starts to snowball in your favor. And now you need to make sure you do everything you have to do, managing the game, staying disciplined, et cetera, to keep the momentum and keep it rolling, taking the right decision with the puck. It doesn't have to be sexy all the time. It's not what we're talking about. The sexy thing will happen because you have good player, because you're in the right spot, because you make good read. But you need to be ready to do all the grind, the good work, be on the right side of the puck, taking the right decision with the puck, playing extremely fast, being unselfish, playing for the team, making good change. All of it give you the momentum. And then now it's contagious. Now it's going. And just look at our winning goal. Cools early in the period took a different decision. turnover puck going in the other way, arrive with whatever the time left in the period. He arrived in the situation where he has speed, he has a hole in the entry, hole is closing, just put the puck behind, go to work to get a look in front of the net, and then Simmer get the puck behind, put the puck in the net, puck in the back of the net. It's just karma. We did the right thing, good thing happened. That was building up the momentum. That's just the game, the way it is. I say that many times. If we play our A game in Vegas, play our good game, someone will pull the goalie tonight, or it will be over, or we're going in overtime. If the two teams playing well, it will be a one-goal game, and will be one post in ahead or one post in behind, or it will be a tied game. That's exactly what it will be. So that's the NHL. So let's play a good game and try to figure it out in the last minute where we are and get the points. Thanks, everyone.